Have you ever wondered sometimes, like, God, why is my own like this? What really could be going on? Who did I offend? And why am I suffering like this? Hello, guys. It's your girl Tamara on Tammy Talks. I'm glad to be back, blue and better. For those of you who reached out to me in the last 6 months, guys, I love you all. I appreciate you all. I don't take it for granted. It's such a blessing to be alive today, and I cannot begin to recount all the blessings I have received in the last 6 months. The break was much needed because I had like a major life transition and I needed to, take care of myself and my baby boy. If you want to know more about my time away, please stay tuned and don't go anywhere. So yeah, Tamara is back. This podcast is going to be pretty short because of the time I've spent away, and I wouldn't want to bore you guys with unnecessary details. Really, it's a life transition, and that's what I'm going to be talking about today. And life transitions are usually not easy, and for easier assimilation and for easier understanding, a life transition is just a period in your life that requires a change of lifestyle. And at those points, it's important to evaluate those things that are very important to you and those things that are less important to you, because evaluating it will give you the strength to enter the new phase, and it will give you the ability to understand why you're going through that phase. I've had like a lot of comments. People are like, what's going on with you? Why are you not doing your podcast and all of that? Well, baby girl got married, and marriage is not for the faint-hearted. Of course, it's been a blessing to be married. Change of environment, everything, living with somebody else, and all of that. Of course, it comes with its own blessings, it comes with its own lessons, it comes with its own challenges, it comes with everything and all that good stuff. And I know that a lot of people transition frequently. Sometimes it's easier for others than it's easier for like other people too. Some people find it very easy, and then they're like, okay, I moved on now, I'm in a new phase of my life, I can keep doing what I used to do. But for me, I needed time to understand myself. I needed time to properly transition. A lot happened. I needed time to plan my wedding. I needed time to get married. I needed time to understand my partner. I needed time to understand where I was now living, right? I needed time to do a whole lot of things. And I told myself, I said, I know when I'm ready, I will come back. I will not just be giving some dead content that is probably not necessary for anyone. I want to obviously bring content that everybody will be like, oh, wow, this is really nice. And I basically wanted to talk about life transitioning because I know a lot of people feel that life transitioning has to do with maybe having a baby, getting married. I'm now here to shock you that there are some other things that might not appeal to you as life transitioning, but they are really life transitioning moments. Some of them include, of course, they are not limited to all of this, but I want to just give you like a breakdown. Becoming a parent, changing or losing your job, becoming ill or disabled, becoming bereaved, retirement, getting out of a relationship, losing someone like a child. Of course, bereavement still means like losing someone, but losing a child, losing a parent, losing a sister, losing a brother. Maybe you have just been duped or something. You have been cheated on. You have a lot of, it comes with all the baggage. It's like all the negative stuff, all the positive stuff. It's not just limited to one thing. Of course, let me give you an instance now. When you gain weight, you're not really used to that weight and you're trying to lose it, and you're trying your best. It's difficult for you. It becomes like a transitioning moment in your life, and it can be difficult sometimes, and some people don't handle it properly. It can sometimes lead to mental disease or mental illness or what have you. I'm not a mental illness specialist, but I know that a lot of people get depressed in the process of trying to transition or trying to change to someone that they really aren't. It's very important that you are present at those times of your life. Now, if you're struggling to find answers when you're transitioning, write down those things that are very important to you. Always remember where you're coming from. Always remember your successes. Always remember your failures. It's good for you to be accountable. Talk to someone who is close to you. Talk to your significant other if you guys have that kind of relationship. Talk to somebody who you feel like would advise you correctly if you're feeling down at a point in your life where you're transitioning. A lot of people might not even see transitioning as maybe relocating to a better country. They may see it as we are jackpotting. So, jackpot London. In other words, are living for a better life. It's funny, but it's actually transitioning. So many people don't really tell you the struggle of settling into a new country. It's more like settling into a new home or settling into a new state that you're not used to. There's a lot that goes on with it. There's a lot of new people you're going to meet, and it might not just be all that good stuff you saw where you were coming from, irrespective of wherever the location is. It's just very important that you stay present. You speak to people that would advise you. Don't surround yourself with negative energy. It's very important. Your environment really forms a large part of how you transition easily. Try as much as possible to be sane. Make your space very attractive. Spend as much money on your space than you spend on food. Spend as much money on your space as you spend on things that are very important to you. It's like a refreshment for life. It's very important that you are constantly evolving, and your space plays a major role. If you're not comfortable with certain things, please change it. I've missed you guys. I don't want this podcast to be too long. I wanted to just come and show my, will I say show, or maybe you should listen to my voice, because I've missed you all. And I promise to give you guys content back to back. Thank you for listening. Have a great Sunday, and I love you all.